What's up, guys? It's the Warrior COTP here. This is part 3 of my DVD collection. I realized tonight, I mean, I knew it was going to be a lot of parts, but it's going to be a good amount of parts. So, first off, I'm going to do my eBay buys throughout this couple years. So first one is Three's Company, and just to explain to you guys real quick, I bought a lot of these and buy two get one free lots, or buy two get two free, buy three get three free. So most of them come out to $3 a pop, sometimes $5 a pop. But mainly the stuff on eBay is stuff that I really wanted. And I just, I played the search, the hunt at thrift stores for a long time. And I just don't come across everything I want. So, kind of, cheated a little bit, went on eBay, but it is what it is. I look for deals and stuff for cheap. All right, so first off, I got Three's Company. It's a... you never seen it. It's a 70s sitcom. I think it started in like 71, 72. Had a Jack Ritter in it, and Suzanne Summers and Don Knotts and various other people. And there's been spin-offs for it, but it's one of my favorite sitcoms of all time. So, Three's Company. All right, next, I got Howard the Duck. I used to have this on VHS. Very fun movie. It has the chick from Back to the Future in it. It's a comedy. I'm not going to give nothing away. And honestly, I can't remember much about it besides he came from another planet or something. But it's a fun movie. I would definitely check it out if you've never seen it. The Ringer, something I always thought I was going to come across at the secondhand stores. I never came across it. Very funny Johnny Knoxville movie. I know some people might not find it that funny, but basically I'll tell you a little premise of it. He tries to join handicap Olympics to make money because he needs money for I think it was a good reason though. So, but yeah, it's kind of messed up, but overall it's a pretty funny movie. Never seen it, I'd definitely check it out. If you like comedies and don't take stuff a little bit too serious. But the movie's more or less just a joke. All right, so this one, Miracle on 34th Street. I got this out off of, kind of like a buy one get one free lot. There was a bunch of movies, and I didn't realize I already had this, so probably come across it in my collection some other time during all these parts. But it probably won't be for a while. But pretty sure I got this, but this is a classic Christmas movie. I'd put it up there with, Tree Grows in Brooklyn. It's definitely not as famous as It's a Wonderful Life, but it's definitely high up there and Christmas classics of, at least as far as the black and white era. All right, here's one. This one is from my childhood, Denny and the Cupboard. Pretty good movie. If you've ever seen it, kids will definitely like that. I bought this for the kids and nostalgia reasons, but it's definitely a cool movie. So, Beauty and the Beast. I think Emma Watson's in this one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Emma Watson's in this. Um, First time I saw this movie, before we even finished it, I already ordered a copy off eBay. I found for $5. So definitely a cool movie. Case ain't in all that good condition, but anything that matters to me that the DVD's meant, or the disc. So yeah, definitely good rendition of Beauty and the Beast. Another eBay, and these are all going to be eBay. At least until I get to the other piles. I got some Goodwill pile, and I got a Dollar Tree pile. So this is Once Upon a Time in the West. This has Henry Fonda, Charles Bronson, and a bunch of other big stars back then. This is a classic Western. It's a very good Western. If you never watched it, definitely check it out. Here, I'll put it up so you guys can read it, in case you want to check it out. And I know I said this in other videos, just an idea. If you want to pause any of these so you can read the back of them. So I like showing the front and the back. I was going to show the disc to all of them because some people like to see the disc, what they look like. But honestly, it's probably not that big of a deal. I'd rather show the front and back. I'd be here all day if I showed you all the disc. So this one's Flight of Navigator. It's a Walt Disney film. I think that's the kid from E.T. I used to watch this when I was young. I haven't watched it in a very, very long time, but I did get it for nostalgia reasons. I just haven't watched it yet. I'm pretty sure this is on Disney Plus, though. Want to read it? All right, so this movie right here is The Deer Hunter. I had a couple copies of this back in the day on VHS. It's a very long movie, so it was 2 VHS tapes per copy. I think it's around like 3 hours and 45 minutes long. It's Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken. It's a movie about friends and Vietnam. I don't want to give nothing away. I just say maybe watch the trailer and watch it sometime. Buy it. It's definitely worth buying if you're into older movies. Here's the back. Very cool movie. All right, so this movie is another eBay buy. I waited to find Clint Eastwood movies, and there's just a few that I had on VHS back in the day. Back in the day, I only had about 1,000 VHS tapes, but I had a good bit of ones I liked. A lot of Charles Bronson, Clint Eastwood, stuff like that, action. But Coogan's Bluff is about Texas. I think Ranger that goes to New York City to get some guy from the court system to bring him back to Texas for trial. And he ends up chasing this guy all around New York City. But it's really good. It's definitely worth a watch. You should be able to see that pretty good. But yeah, definitely check that out if you like Clint Eastwood. Now, these just ended up in this order. Honestly, I'll tell you guys when I get to sections of my collection where there's some kind of method to the madness or order or genre. It is not right now. I won't have full control of my collection until I got a little bit better arrangements for keeping it. But yeah, this is Clint Eastwood with Pale Rider. Um, this is about a. This is actually one of my favorite Clint Eastwood westerns. But basically, he's a preacher that's going through this town, and they're kind of being pushed. These gold miners bought land, and they're kind of being pushed out and terrorized by this big gold mining guy and his thugs, and he basically helps them. I'm not going to say much else, but Jaws from the old James Bond is in it, and also he was in Happy Gilmore. He was the big guy that was his boss that he ended up shooting in half a nail or whatever. But yeah, that's that. All right, this is a movie I came across a few times throughout the years, but it was always scratched up. Most Disney movies are. So I had to end up buying it off eBay. So I bought it off eBay. Luckily, this is a mint copy. Like I said, I won't, especially a Disney movie, I won't buy it unless it says very good condition. And for the most part, when something says very good, it's very good. I could care less how the case is. Like I said, I just want a mint disc. So I can't play the case. But yeah, if you've never seen this Robin Hood, it's one of my favorites growing up. All right, so we got River Phoenix, Ethan Hawke, and kid from Sean Astin, kid from Lord of the Rings, Explorers. This is a kid classic, you know, like the Goonies. Probably not as classic as the Goonies, but it is a classic. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's a classic. Definitely check it out. All right, this movie. Before I started getting stuff off eBay, of course, I used to dream about finding certain movies at the charity shops and Goodwill and secondhand stores, and this is one of them, Flash Gordon. I remember watching this when I was a kid. It's basically a superhero movie if you've never seen it. And the movie Ted references the movie in it. That was like his favorite movie. But yeah, I ended up finding this copy right here. It's Ted 1, Ted 2, and Flash Gordon. All, you know, basically, I think it might be 2 discs in here. But yeah, this was cheaper than buying Flash Gordon by itself. Not a surprise because, you know, the Flash Gordons are probably like old copies. It is probably out of print, my guess. So, not a surprise, but still, I'd rather buy it this way anyway because I feel like sometime in the future, this is like a collector's edition. So, yeah, Ultimate Collection. So, this is like a collector's edition. So, plus it's pretty cool. So, yeah, Flash Gordon's awesome. This is a pirate collection. I mainly bought it because it had Long John Silver on the front. And if you ever watched Treasure Island, he ended up doing a couple pirate movies. He did like a really good pirate. This guy, I don't know who his name is. But I love like pirate movies like Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that. But this is all the movie that's on it. And you can find this online. Just type it in, especially on eBay if you're into pirate movies. Definitely check that out. All right, this movie, The Professionals. I'd say this movie is like almost like a Magnificent Seven movie. It has a lot of people in it. Leave right there, Burt Lancaster, Lee Marvin, you know, Jack Palance, A lot of people, and it's a really good movie. It's an awesome Western. But another Western I always hope I ran across, but I never did. So I kind of did a little cheat code. This I found, it's basically 15 Great Cinema. I know I bought it for, I didn't realize Cyrano de Bergerac was on this. But I got Son of Monte Cristo with that one too, so. But, yeah, this is the Jane Eyre. I think I bought it for Jane Eyre. But, yeah, this is all the movies that's on it. I got a couple copies of that David Copperfield. But pretty cool. I said, you can normally find more of these on, if you're interested in this, on eBay. All right, so this is a Christmas Carol movie I never heard of. It's called Mr. Scrooge to See You. I've never watched it. Well, it says A Christmas Carol, the next chapter, so I don't know. But like I said, anything Scrooge or Christmas Carol, I end up buying. And this is, you know, one of the many Christmas Carol movies. Here, I'll leave it up there for a second if you want to read it. So you guys search it. There you go. Like I said, just pause it if you need to. All right, so I bought this movie. I was actually real thrilled to find this Van Damme movie. So I went on a Van Damme phase where I was collecting all the Van Damme movies that I haven't got yet. And it wasn't too many of them, because I had a good amount. But Nowhere to Run is basically he's staying at a house, and he's basically a fugitive. It's a really good movie. He ends up helping a mom or a widow and a son. And Desert Heat has Danny Trejo in it. I think Mr. Miyagi's in it too. But it's a cool film. It's one of Van Damme's cooler 90s films. All right, so then I got the Ultimate TV Western. So I got a few different ones of these. Pulled up to show you what ones are on it. So it's 59 episodes. Pretty cool. She got a Cisco Kid one too. All right, so this is a movie I saw on Tubi called Ma. It's about a lady. I don't know if her whole goal was vengeance or not, but she tries to be cool with some teenagers and like let them party at her house and stuff. And she just kind of freaks out the teenagers. But she has like open arms. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, like you guys tell me what you think. Was she always out to get the teenagers or not? But it's definitely a fun movie. It's a movie I bought before the movie was even over. I had lots of fun with this movie. Definitely check that out if you like a good thriller. Some probably might even think of it as a horror, but I would say it's a thriller. City by the Sea. Very cool De Niro movie. Has James Franco in it too. He's the son. I'll leave it here so you guys can read it. But very good movie. I would definitely suggest watching that one. A lot of us might not like De Niro as an actor, but you can't deny his talent as a person, but you can't deny his talent as an actor. Now, this is No Way Back. Now, I don't know if I got this from... I don't see myself... I do like Russell Crowe, but I don't see myself buying this from eBay. I could have. I might have bought it and lost the sticker from Goodwill, but it don't matter, really. It's in my collection. I haven't watched it yet. Let me know if any of you guys watched it, if it's a good movie or not. Sure it is. Next, City Slickers. All I can say is I want the second City Slickers, Curly's Gold. I saw that in the movie theater when I was like 13 years old. So it was $1 movie theater where every viewing was $1. But I've seen the first one too, but I need to get the second one. So yes, I'm definitely a fan of City Slickers. Very cool movie. You guys can read it if you want. All right. This is one of my favorite Chuck Norris's. I waited and waited to find this, so I just bought it off eBay. But I actually waited until I found it for a good price. Lone Wolf McQuade. Also has the one Carradine brother from Kung Fu, David Carradine from Kung Fu in it. He's the bad guy in it. Here's the, if you want to read it. All right, next we got Little Monsters. Like I said, all these eBay ones are pretty much ones I wanted that I did not find. Now, the funny thing with Little Monsters is I actually found a copy of this movie a couple months ago in Goodwill. I didn't rebuy it or nothing. Even though I probably should have bought it just to sell it in the future, because I know this is one of those out of print movies that you can actually make money off of. But this is all these, like I said, I waited till I found the copies for cheap. That's what I did. But if you've never seen it, I'll leave it there. Oh yeah, Howie Mandel plays, I forgot his name, but Howie Mandel plays him. Next, we got 30 Rotten Scoundrels. This is a classic. If you've ever seen Steve Martin, Michael Caine, you gotta watch it. It's a classic comedy. Great movie. Just awesome all around. Definitely watch that. He basically teaches him how to be a player. Basically cheat women out of money and stuff. Rich women. They're basically making money off of just cheating women out of money. They're basically playboys or players, whatever you want to call them. But it's definitely a funny movie. Now, this is Black Cobra with Fred Williamson. I don't know who this other guy is. I'm guessing his name's Carl Landgren. But I actually watched a trailer for this. I haven't watched it yet. But I do have plans to watch all these films eventually. I want to make my own movie theater and really enjoy it. Alright, so this is Flipper with Paul Hogan, the guy that played Crocodile Dundee. I remember seeing this back in the day. It's actually a really good, Elijah Woods is in it too, from Lord of the Rings, and The Good Son. So, really good Flipper. I like the old TV show Flipper too. Alright, so I think I'm going to do the Dollar Tree ones, get these out the way real quick. We'll just keep doing it the way we were doing them. Alright, so State of Grace. I actually looked for this movie everywhere, um, at all the Dollar Trees. And then my daughter ended up buying me this for Christmas one year, and I knew she bought it for Christmas for me. And I ended up finding it at a Goodwill in Pennsylvania. And then I ended up finding it at a Dollar Tree after I already had 2 copies. So now I think I got like 3 or 4 copies of this. Maybe, actually, I think I already got 3 because I gave one away. But yeah, I got 3 copies of State of Grace. But these Dollar Tree ones are different. See how the MGM's here? MGM on an official copy would be up here. So that's how you can tell which the one she got me offline, which she didn't know any better, was a Dollar Tree copy. Now, I don't know how much she bought it for. I'm guessing probably about $5 or $10. But that's what people do. They'll find these, you know, good movies from the Dollar Tree and jack up the price and get more money for them. Which, you know, it's smart, but you just got to keep an eye out for that. But if you want the movie, it's still a good copy. All right, so the next one is called Conquest. I've never watched this movie, but I like this era of movie. You know, I'm just into like historical kind of events and like, you know, things of the past. So I ended up getting this. Check it out. Leave a comment if you watched it before. Now this one, American Buffalo. I found this last year on vacation, I remember. And this was at a Dollar Tree in Virginia. We were coming back home. We stopped at a Dollar Tree for some drinks. And I went and looked at the movies in there. And I found this. Dustin Hoffman. Now, I've never seen it, but I like both of the actors, so sure it's decent. I'll get around to watch it one of these days. Now, I heard this movie is actually pretty good. Another Dollar Tree find, Mine 9. It's based on a true story about 9 coal miners, 2 miles underground, 1 hour of oxygen. But as you can see, most of them are still sealed. And I'm not going to probably open them until I watch them. And before I even go to watch them, I'll check to see if they're on streaming services. Because, you know, look, I'm always going to take comfort over, you know, the DVDs. Like I said, I do this more as a hobby, a collection. But I'll take comfort over, you know, it all. But The Locust. I've never seen this. It's an old Vince Vaughn movie, though. You can tell. I love Vince Vaughn, so I definitely want to check this out. Never even heard of it. But that's why I bought it, because it had Vince Vaughn in it. Alright, so now, the last pile I got over here is Goodwill pile. So this is a Goodwill pile. Johnny Depp, Dead Man. I've watched a trailer for it. Seems like a kind of weird movie. But, you know, Johnny Depp's a good actor. He usually picks good movies to be in. So I know I'll definitely have fun with that. All right, so I found this in the Goodwill, and I've actually found it since I bought this in a movie set. So it's amongst a bunch of other movies, like I think like a 50 movie set. But I saw it was like Fast and the Furious. I wonder if that has anything to do with the new Fast and the Furious, which I do like the series. I've been trying to nick away at them. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. So I've been just nicking away at them when I see them. I'll check to see if I got them or not. But it has nothing to do with the you know, the modern day Fast and Furious. So just let you guys know, don't rush out and buy this if that's your intentions for that reason, because it's not. Leave it there so you guys can pause it and read it if you want. Next, we got Kurt Russell, Dark Blue. I'm just a Kurt Russell fan. I've never seen this movie, but it looks like the era where Kurt Russell, after the era Kurt Russell was making one good movie after another. So I figured, you know, 90s was just a good era movie, so I know it's good. And I've actually seen the trailer for it, so it does look good. Just gotta get around to watching it eventually. I'll put it up. So the next one, Al Pacino. The only reason why I got this, I don't know, when I look at this, I think of like philosophy or philosophers or something. I don't know, or like an old play. I honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. The only reason why I got this is because of Al Pacino, and Al Pacino's always in good movies, so it's got to be decent. So that's what that's about. If you want to pause it and read it. Now this one, Meet John Doe. I'm pretty sure there was this is a double feature, Farewell to Arms, which I've heard of, and Meet John Doe, and Gary Cooper. Meet John Doe, I'm pretty sure, was a movie with Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins, I'm pretty sure, which that was good. It was an extra long movie, but that's why I got it. Plus, Gary Cooper's a good actor. There you go. Crusade into the Pacific. This is basically World War II footage. I'm definitely into the different wars or learning about them. Trust me, I'm not like for war. I know sometimes a war cannot be avoidable though. But I'm definitely a historian buff, so. Green Street Hooligans. This is a movie I saw and I liked the first time I watched it. I only watched it once, but yeah, I found this one for only 99 cents. And it's an old Elijah Woods movie. It's really good. It's about soccer, how crazy like soccer fans and gangs are kind of in the UK. In the Name of the King. All right, so anything Jason Statham or Gerard Butler I see, I'm buying. Because honestly, I've never watched a movie from Jason Statham or Gerard Butler I haven't liked. So, modern day action actors I like. Haven't watched this yet though. All right, so I know this is going to be stupid. I don't gotta watch it. I would watch it, but it's basically Lost Boys: The Thirst, and it looks like it has Corey Feldman in it. I don't know. He's just not in a lot of movies I've seen in his older age that I've liked. Just haven't. I feel like they wrote off his name in the Lost Boys franchise with this one. I could be wrong. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think of this movie if you've seen it. How about that? Let me know. All right. So this is the ending of part 3 of my collection. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you guys are enjoying this, if you guys been watching them all. I appreciate you guys watching them, and I'm having fun showing you guys all my stuff, and I got plenty more to show. So Sub if you just watched it and you want more content like this. Give thumbs up, like it. Thanks for watching. You all have a good night. Peace.